Hello, my dear viewers and subscribers. Namaskar. Welcome. This is Ram Navratna from HR Resonance. Thank you very much for so far viewing and listening and subscribing to my various videos on varied topic. Today I am before you to deliver and deliberate on the topic of leader and manager, leadership and management, which is a important topic which one come across all the time. Normally it is understood leader and manager, leaders have a people follow them, whereas managers have people who work for them. So it means leader influences, carries with him and directs them, whereas manager's task is to get the things done and take the work for them. That is how we say managers have people who work for them. So leadership is all about getting people to understand and believe in the vision and to work with them to achieve the goals whatever they are all set. While managing is more about administrating and making sure the day-to-day things are appearing. Ultimately the task has to be carried on. To make it more clear and better understand, let us see what are all the characteristics of a leader. In my service of more than 3 decades, I came across very good leaders who were my boss, and I am deeply impressed by them. The first quality of a leader or characteristic of a leader is honesty and integrity. I have seen and I have also practiced when honesty and integrity is there, the face itself is entirely different and nobody can touch them. They will always speak with confidence and without any fear or favor. So therefore honesty and integrity is all the time important. Nobody can question, and even if they question, they cannot withstand. That is one of the important character of a leader which one should always inculcate. The second is the vision. So vision is also very important for the leader. Know where we are and where you want to go and enroll the team in charting a path to the future. What happens normally, the people will be busy in their own routine work. So therefore all the time there should be a charting path to the future. All the time it should be reminded. That will go in the long run. Another important character of a leader is inspiration. So that is most important and glaring characteristics of a leader. He has to inspire the team to be all the time they can by making sure they understand their role in the bigger picture. Though the manager provides the day-to-day role, whereas the leader provides a bigger picture, and that is how we know. So it is enlargement, and people will have to understand and follow them, and they have to get influenced. Next is ability to challenge, and in any work or in any assignment all the time there will be challenges. So that is, many times we say they are all part of the game. Do not be afraid to challenge the status quo. So leader has to do the things differently and have the courage to think outside the box. So all the time he has to concentrate and make his differentiation by thinking out of the box in many of the tasks. Thereby his influence will be tremendous and he will be entirely different person. And everywhere it is said, in all the aspects or in all the spheres, communication skills are most important, and that is a differentiation. So all the time leader has to keep the team information of the journey wherever they are going and where they are heading, and many times there will be roadblocks that has to be shared and they have to be resolved, find out the way by effective and involving a communication with all his team. And also they may encounter along the way many hurdles. So leader has to influence and he has to help the team to come out from all those factors. That is how the most important characters of a leader that make the glaring difference. Now let us see what are all the common traits of managers. So as a students of management, we are all aware what is the duty of the manager. Manager's duty is to get the things done. Like a leader, let us see what are all the some common traits of a strong manager. Number one, able to execute a vision. I worked under manager whenever any new task used to happen or in the beginning of the day, he used to always provide a vision. And every time it used to be different by word, value addition, enlarging, example. He used to give, thereby we used to get very happiness in the mind and we used to enjoy the work. He has to take a strategic vision and he has to break it down into a roadmap to be followed by them, because manager has to create a roadmap and he has to show to them. And ability to direct, whereas leader gives an enlarged vision, whereas the manager, he has to direct. He may be the shop floor or he may be the front warrior. For day-to-day efforts he has to direct, and in between he has to review the resources needed and also anticipate needs along the way. So all the time he should be side by side. That is what the ability to direct is also very, very important. For that he should be very thorough and knowledgeable. Another glaring difference or strong point of a manager is on process management. He should be very thorough, very good, commander, high degree of competency, almost perfect in the process management. So therefore his duty demands establishing work rules, various processes, standards and operating procedures also. In addition to this, he is responsible for care about quality, safety and many more, which are all coming in the task and in the way. Last but not important, he should be a people focused person. All the things being equal, technically strong, process being strong, but ultimately all these have to be carried by the people. So therefore he has to look after people's needs, empathize, listen to them, and also see that he has to involve all the people very actively, very happily, and they should enjoy the job, and work should be like a play. So what may be the then difference between manager and leader? Manager's job is to plan, organize and coordinate, whereas the leader is to inspire and motivate, which is a most important and a difficult task. For that, leader should be a resource person, he should be innovative, he should have the knowledge, he should be able to communicate, and added by so many factors. Having seen the broader area of manager and leader, so what may be how they are distinct from each other? To understand it more, let us see the various comparison. The manager administers, as I said, because he has to manage day to day. He has to administer the task and get the things done. Whereas the leader in that, he has to innovate, find out easy ways, better ways, simple ways, so that job can be done very effectively and to the required level. The manager is a copy, whereas the leader is original, because most of the ideas and plan, vision can emanate from him. The manager maintains, because whatever the task is there in that framework of SOP or whatever the set standards in the process, he has to carry on, whereas the leader develops. So leader has to develop various ways and means, any amendments in between if there is anything he has to do. The manager focuses on systems and structure because he has to follow and do that, because he has to hold all the team in that. Whereas the leader focuses on people, because leader may be knowing what are all the skill sets, who are all good, who are all bad, strong and weak areas of the people. So therefore leader has to develop. The manager relies on control because he has to carry on day to day, because he has to control. Whereas the leader inspires trust. While control being one thing, by inspiring trust, making them own, effects may be entirely different. The manager has a short range view, whereas the leader has a long range perspective, because manager has to complete that task. Order may be over, but whereas leader has a long range perspective and he inspires. The manager asks now and when, how and when, whereas the leader asks what and why. That is a broader perspective. Manager was always eyes on the bottom line, because that is what very, very important and that counts. So whereas the leader's eyes are on the horizon, because he has to carry on completely and ultimately responsible. The manager accepts the status quo. As I said, he has to work in the framework, whereas the leader challenges it. As I said, work may be encountered with so many problems, but whereas the leader challenges it and provides the ways and means. The manager is classic good soldier because he is a taskmaster. He has to get the things done. Whereas the leader is own person. That is why I say leadership is entirely distinct person. The manager does things right, whereas the leader does the right things. So that is how the difference between the manager and leader. So there are great managers we come across in the work. In my service, I came across various good managers who were really a taskmaster. Many were people oriented. Many were high degree of consciousness. They influence tremendously, carry the team and control the team, and thereby people always used to love them and enjoy their work. As such, in the shop floor or in the task, people look to their managers not just to assign them a task, but to define for them a purpose. So this is broader aspect. So work may be done daily, that becomes routine. For many times routine people may bow down. But whereas if the manager tries to find them a purpose in them, okay, then it is a greater and wider concept, thereby people will enjoy and he may be able to get the things done more better way. And secondly, managers must organize workers. That is what we say, effective and proper manpower planning. Not just to maximize efficiency, of course, though it will go without saying, but to do that, he has to nurture skills, develop talent, and inspire for the results, and make them happy in finding the purpose. Not only the task, in purpose, he has to make them happy, thereby he has to do the things done and get it done. Friends, this is how, in short, they are all great things. I have come across great leaders who influenced tremendously, and I have come across great managers who are all really taskmasters, and they are all loved by their team and their subordinates. Friends, to learn and understand more about all these things, about these aspects of the manager and leader, we have our programs on how to be a best manager and another program on smart managers. If you wish, if your team wish, if your organization wish, you can make use of our program to get more insights and actions plan practically. For this, you can see my email in the next slide. You can write to us, we may be helpful to you. Friends, thank you very much. If you are liking these inputs in a short while, please Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we would like to hear your feedback in case you have any need on this thing, or if you want anything specifics relating to these smart managers and how to be a best manager, definitely contact me. Thank you very much. All the best.